Dead.
Oh, you're not my friend anymore.
No, I'm dead laughing because it was so funny. Or I'm dead. You should have seen what she wore. I'm dead. I'm dead that you don't know any of these slangs. Dead. Okay. So dead is kind of a way of laughing out loud. Okay.
LOL.
Hi, and welcome to Girls Gone Gritty. Thank you for continuing to tune into us. I'm sitting next to Jen Berenius, and we are excited to talk to you about slang language today. The reason we went this route is I was in Notre Dame at a college bar, and I felt like I could not understand anyone that came up and talked to me. So we're going to share some stories about that. We've got a great Got Grit Award winner to reveal. And that brings us to our top three.
Well, our top three. Here we go. Drum roll, please. First one's a good one. Number 13, you are always lucky. This phenom retired at 36. You knew at 7 years old the impact you would have on women's soccer. Alex Morgan, you're our top three award winner today. Number 3.
At 7 years old, she wrote a letter to her mom saying, I am going to be a professional soccer player. If you wish it, talk about manifesting. She went on to win an Olympic gold medal and was an NWSL and World Cup champion. She finished this storybook career of hers last fall and has not only been investing in women's sports, but she's gone on to advocate for women's sports in multiple directions. She is a true hero.
Number 2, Mickey Mouse may need some Tinkerbell fairy dust. Is the Magic Kingdom losing its magic? Oh, good Lord, I hope not. I'm going there next month.
It's expensive. And I think that our headlines might be a deterrent for foreigners that might be coming to America to take in a little Disney action. I'm not surprised. Maybe the heat, maybe hurricanes. It's probably cyclical.
The numbers were up post COVID. So it may be the pandemic lag where people are looking for other things to do now, just like national parks numbers are down. So that may be the correlation. But speaking of our national parks, number 1, sit back down. Government shutdown is unacceptable. Could you just talk it out like adults, please?
We look ridiculous. My daughter, who's in Australia, said that every time any type of headline news that is America based, it makes us look foolish. I don't understand why the government can't agree to disagree. Government shutdown defined is the result of Congress's failure to pass spending bills. Essential workers are required to work without pay, i.e. active military.
A lot of government non-essential services. So unfortunately, if you're getting married, you may not be able to get your documents and your marriage certificate because of government shutdown. So these shutdowns implicate our TSA, the active military. They're still there, like Farley said, but they're not getting paid.
It could affect our jail systems and it could affect the food chain. It's a stupid way of striking at a very large level with a huge impact. For example, if you live in an area that is prone to hurricanes and it's hurricane season, your flood insurance will not be active. So it's a lot of unnecessary BS.
Yeah. And we hope that they can come to an agreement at this impasse. This has happened 10 times since the longest one was about a month. And we don't want to go that long because it really does have a ripple effect in not only the economy, but in everyday people's lives, being able to take care of themselves, get food on the table, and keep a roof over their heads. So get back to work, Congress, get back to conversations where we don't have these shutdowns anymore.
It really spawned from budget cuts with regards to healthcare.
Yeah.
And whichever side of the fence we're both guilty, it has to do with
emergency care
available to illegal aliens, etc. And it includes Obamacare. And
at the end of the day, it's a complicated topic, yet all it takes is a conversation and understanding what both sides are talking about. And that brings us to our topic today, because if you're a parent and the languages we've covered in earlier episodes, it's complicated. And we thought we needed to revisit it because it's something that you can be in the dark about if you're not in the know.
Well, every year, new words come out of nowhere. I don't know where these words come from. I personally like the old words because they were understandable. I was at a college bar in Notre Dame this weekend, and there were all kinds of students approaching us. We were watching a big Penn State game. So there was Oregon fans and Penn Staters, and we were wearing Ohio State. So it caused friction. There was a lot of football hype in this bar. And I had some kid come up to me and he locked a pinky with me. And I thought that he was locking pinkies and then we were moving into a thumb war.
1, 2,
situation.
3, 4. I declare a thumb war. That's the generation that we're from.
That's what I was thinking that he was doing. However, when I talked to my daughters about it later, it is called dabbing up. So it's a way boys greet each other. They grab pinkies and below there's a gun reference. It looks like your pointer finger and your thumb are a pistol. So pinky up.
Pinky up.
And guns down.
Oh, jeez. I don't like that one.
Yes, but this is a boy thing. So not only did I not know what it was, I genuinely thought this boy wanted to thumb wrestle me. So I proceeded to thumb wrestle him, and it turned into this crazy thing at the bar, and I did go undefeated. And I did have dead arm the next day. My husband was videoing it, and my girls were mortified that I would actually think that the thumb war was his pickup line. This is how out of it we are, people. I'm just trying to share an experience that I had that led us to this conversation. And a few words that have recently come into not my vocabulary, but I had to ask my girls, what in the heck does this mean?
And Farley's going to kind of quiz me because I don't know all of them. To be perfectly honest, when I asked my boys, they were like, we don't use slang words, Mom. I think they knew that it was going to be material for the show and they didn't want to be a part of it.
Well, when we were growing up, we knew that somebody that was promiscuous was a slut or a hoe.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, now she's a bop.
Okay. Bop comes from, we know we don't. It's just bop.
We don't really understand. Maybe you bop a lot.
You bop from one bed to another?
Like rabbits bop around. Hop. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, that's how we're coming to this word. I don't understand this.
And maybe the more we use these words, the less they will.
It's very true. So UNC, UNC. I thought, oh, maybe that's short for uncle, like over it or enough already. It actually means you're old.
Oh, okay. Well, sort of the same uncle.
Uncle.
Too much.
I like uncle.
I know, but uncle, my brother was always Funkle, the fun uncle. And uncle is like, okay, it's time for you to go home.
Well, but now it's not even that your shtick is getting old. It means you're old.
Oh.
In my daughter group chat, when I was saying, what is UNC? And they're like, Mom, you're UNC. So didn't love that. Bruh has been around forever. I can't stand bruh. My kids reach out to me, bruh. If I say something or I ask a question that they think is dumb or I should know it automatically, bruh. What the hell?
I don't know.
It's so dumb.
And we'd have no idea what it's just bruh.
Bruh. Now, this is interesting. Chopped. We're not talking about chopped salads. We're not talking about getting your hair chopped. What do you think chopped means? I did give you a little hint on it. You would never guess this.
No, I don't, which I think is crazy.
I did not know what chopped meant, and my daughters didn't respond when I asked them what chopped meant. This is AI's overview. You are asking about a slang term that is considered offensive. It is not possible to provide information on terms that are used to degrade or disrespect individuals or groups. So I thought, uh-oh, chopped is not good. Mm-hmm. And then my girls came back and said, chopped is a very negative way to call somebody ugly. So on that note, you can be huz, chopped huz, or chuz, which is a really ugly chick.
Oh my gosh. And the interesting thing is when you look for this information,
it wasn't there.
So how do you find out information that is unavailable to you? I remember using the F word as a kid and not knowing what it was, but you heard it in the schoolyard and you were just repeating somebody else's use of it. And if you don't understand what the word is, you might be using it wrong.
Well, chopped is when you're so ugly is what my daughter said. And then she said, I don't know what chuz is. Chuz is chopped huz. I mean, what is this language? This is why our government has problems communicating too. There's a communication problem. I said, how do you get uglier than chopped? What is huz? Someone's face or body? Hold on. I can't even freaking communicate right now.
It's complicated.
It's so complicated. Wait, unk, someone old. What the hell? Chunk is chopped unk, which means you're like ugly old.
Ugly old.
And de-lulu, it's
delusional.
The new way of saying that you're delusional, but de-lulu. It's even worse though. This is what led to a trend where coining variations such as does, decent huz, muzz, majestical huz, and gruz, grandma huz. So it's like
I'm so confused as to what a huzz is.
huz is also another way of being chopped. It's like really like an ugly girl.
Are there any nice words that we use?
I'm so confused about huz and chopped. I think we're going to move on to bussin.
Is this a good one?
Yes.
Oh,
what do you
yay.
think bussin is?
You're going someplace.
Nope. Bussin is awesome.
Okay. All right.
Bussin. She's bussin. That's bussin. Last night was bussin. Okay, that's great. Bae. Yo, bae.
Like bae, like Beyonce bae, like hey bae, like
What does that mean?
like your baby.
Crush.
Like your girl. Yeah.
It's your crush.
Yeah. Okay. I got that one. I'm 1 for 10.
Okay. You're so basic. You're basic.
You're just boring.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's that. You're a beta.
Again, I feel like it's like pedestrian, like your test person. You don't even know.
Now, instead of being an alpha, now they point out who is not an alpha by saying she's a beta.
Okay.
He's a beta. You're beta.
And that's a fish that swims around in a tank and doesn't need much oxygen, so it kind of makes sense.
Wait, they live by themselves?
Yeah.
They would eat another one if they had. Yeah. Oh, well, then that would make them alpha.
Sense. Well, only if there's another beta.
Interesting. Okay, see, I'm confused again. All right, let's go into the.
Didn't you just do that one?
The. No, that's bruh. That's bruh.
I thought it was bae.
Bae.
Oh, bruh.
Bitch.
Bae. Oh, bitch.
She's a bae, not my bae.
Oh,
bruh. I mean, really.
Make it stop.
I can't. AF.
I don't know.
Girls Gone Gritty is
cool
as fuck.
Oh,
like great as fuck or gritty as fuck. AF. It's just a nicer way to lose the even though exactly mood.
Leave them alone. They're kind of annoying and they don't need your attention.
If you're posting an image of yourself, you can post whatever your mood is, and therefore people will recognize what your mood is.
Oh, okay.
How about and that's on.
That's on.
There are
a couple.
Nope. And that's on is truth.
Oh, okay.
And that's on. But I like what you're thinking. See, this is the problem, guys. We don't understand our kids, so they can talk circles around us. They can talk about us and make fun of us, and we don't even know what they're saying. Ate that. You ate that. They ate that today.
Like, I mean, to me, that's like you turfed it, like
crushed it, and you were successful.
Oh,
I know. Ate it would mean you just turfed it on your bike and you ate shit.
Turfed it.
No,
that would have been synonym for me.
Dead.
Oh, you're not my friend anymore.
No, I'm dead laughing because it was so funny. Or I'm dead last night. You should have seen what she wore. I'm dead. I'm dead that you don't know any of these slangs. Dead. Okay. So dead is kind of a way of laughing out loud.
Okay.
Okay.
LOL.
Mid. He's mid. She's
average.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
Okay. Stan.
Stan?
Yes. He's such a Stan. She's a Karen. He's a Stan.
Yeah, I get that one.
Okay, but Stan isn't what you think it is. It's not a male version of a Karen.
Oh.
Stan is an overly excited fan that's like a tool.
Oh, okay.
So he's too excited at the game. He should have been in our fan episode on the different types of fan. You don't want to be a Stan.
It's so funny. I just happened to watch a South Park episode last night, and they had Stan, the character, and there's a whole funny skit that they did about the bracelets that everybody had for causes.
Oh yeah,
and
like it was Lance Armstrong.
It was Stan for something. So he was like standing up for something, and it was a whole movement. They are so smart. You may not like their humor politically, that doesn't matter, but the wittiness of what they do. This Stan is going to be on our show. It's very funny.
Stan is not who you want to be at any type of a sporting event, which I think is really funny.
And most people don't want to be Stan on South Park either.
Now, Skibbidity. My daughter used to look at me and she's like, Skibbidity. I thought it was one of those weird cartoon characters that are anime. I didn't understand what it was because it came from a toilet. She used to say Skibbidity toilet. Now, I don't even know what that is, but I know that toilets are gross. So I assumed it's bad. I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. His breath is Skibbidity.
Oh, like it's a hot mess.
Yeah, it's stinky and gross. Riz. We did cover Riz before. Riz is still in the game.
And I forgot it already. What is it again?
It's flirt, being able to flirt or being charming. There's so many other things that you have to familiarize yourself with because of TikTok. And TikTok is so relevant in everyone's lives.
It's back and forth for those of you, again, that are paying attention to the news. The merger deal went through. There were so many other news stories that most people missed it. TikTok is in effect in the United States. It was broken up supposedly. So we shall see what they do with it next. But what happens on TikTok with the memes and some of the imagery, it has multiple meanings.
It's a lot of abbreviated acronyms, and I'm going to share some of those. So GRWM, you might see a hashtag GRWM, or they just might say GRWN, which is get ready with me. Alex Earl took it to the next level. Now everybody is doing a day in the life, and it's a get ready with me on any level, whatever your routine looks like. There's also FYP, which stands for you page. So that is a personalized feed of content that you get on TikTok. So based on what your likes are and your interests, it's almost like a little cookie. Now you get a feed that's created by you. It's what you like. It's where you spend your time looking, and it's FYP.
Yeah, like PYT from our generation was a pretty young thing.
Okay. POV. People will just dumb it down and say, oh, what's your POV? Well, that's your point of view.
Well, that's a good one for me. I got that one. Yay.
There's a lot of abbreviations out there. I don't want to bore you with all of them. There's BTS. People talk about the BTS rage. That's a Korean boy band.
Mm-hmm. Like K-pop and pop.
Mm-hmm. Right. You just need to know what we don't know.
The other thing I think that we should point out, I know there's some people that use that Bark app that will track language and follow trends for your kid. If it picks up them using something over and over, or language that goes between two people that they have flagged to be inappropriate or offensive or bullying, there's apps that can help you with those different platforms, which I think is really cool because, to Farley's point, it moves so quickly that parents aren't able to understand what they're talking about.
Even
they're
the
talking in a
emojis.
different language, or in emojis, and in even pills. I was watching one of the documentaries about bullying, and the kid was given an option, like in the Matrix. It's a Matrix reference of the blue or red pill. The blue pill is you figure out what is going on, and the red pill is you get to stay as a bot and not really be aware of anything going on in real life. So
bot is very popular, by the way. You're behaving like a bot. A bot is somebody that is robotic in some ways. You're like a tool. You're somebody that is too anal about things, or you take everything too seriously and you become a bot.
For those of you that are not watching us on YouTube, Farley just did her robot dance, and I was kind of impressed.
And ate that. Do you know what that means?
Well, if we went back to 8 being a good thing, then that would mean that you ate whatever that was.
I saw your prom pics on Insta. You totally ate that look.
Okay. Yeah.
You ate it up. You owned it.
Yeah. Back to the consumer reference. We just eat everything.
It is very true. Bestie, we all know. It's still the same.
I'm sitting here with my bestie.
Exactly. We shed a little light on this confusing phase of language that's not going anywhere. It's only going to continue on and become shorter forms and maybe more abbreviations. I don't know.
Yeah. And get involved in what's happening on your kids' device if they have one, and
listen to what they're saying and how they're talking to people, how they're addressing you, how they're describing something. Ask them what it means when they're using some of these words. See if they know what they're saying. They could be like, oh, that is so chopped, and not realize that they're really being offensive to someone.
Right.
And if you can't Google it and you can't find it because now AI is trying to take away some of these risky words, then you're relying on somebody else's interpretation of the word, which we know just by playing telephone, it's very unsuccessful because people change it and make it what they want it. And then before you know it, you don't know the definition at all.
Knowing is everything, and being involved in the technology piece is huge. And so look for our special guest coming. Holly will be here with us with the Balance Project. So this is a movement that's trying to take technology away from developing kids, at young ages, so they get back outside to play, so that they're not screenagers, so that when you go to dinner, your kid isn't just handed an iPad and expected to entertain themselves without any interaction, communication, and connections. We'll be excited to bring her to you at the end of October. And we still have to conclude our episode with our fantastic Got Grit winner of this week.
Our Got Grit winner is Jane Goodall. We lost a good human being this past week. She was born in London and always an avid animal lover. And we found out that the reason that she might have gravitated in the chimpanzee direction was her father gave her a chimpanzee stuffed animal versus a teddy bear. And that evoked her love for the chimp. Jane Goodall, in 1957, wrote to Louis Leakey. He was a paleoanthropologist and he was finding fossils of early humans and apes. She was a waitress and also working as a secretary. She expressed her love and admiration for chimps and apes and sold him to the point where he actually sent her to Gombe, Tanzania, to live amongst the chimpanzees. And it is considered the most important discovery on animal behavior ever made. She recognized that sounds were not just sounds, they were distinct calls and ways of communicating. Gestures were synonymous with the sounds. So they were gestures that communicated what they were trying to communicate. They made tools. I think the first thing that she noticed was that a chimpanzee took a blade of grass and stuck it into an ant hill and used it as a tool to tempt the ants up the ramp and eat them. She recognized that there was a hierarchy involved, that there were apes and chimps that were at the high dominant level, and there were also very mean and cruel ones and ones that would harm babies. She started linking chimpanzees to human-like behaviors, and that's where the study became very serious. She also started Roots and Shoots, which is a young conservation humanitarian project that's worldwide. And she was the United Nations Messenger of Peace. There will never be another Jane Goodall, but hopefully people will follow her lead and be as compassionate and empathetic for animals as she was, so that we can continue to learn from them and protect them.
Yeah, the world is a better place because of her. And she was doing incredible work in a very challenging male-dominated environment in Congo, in the jungles.
Without a pedigree and without, the accolades needed to kind of forge forward in this direction. She did everything she did out of passion, and passion is a force. So if you're passionate about something, as passionate as she was, look what you can do.
Speaking of passion, it's going to bring us to our song of the week. And this is a favorite of mine. A little bit of an oldie but a goodie with incredible lyrics. From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes flight. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It is the voice of hope. It is the voice of peace. It is the voice of every man. From a distance, we all have enough, and no one is in need. There are no guns, no bombs, and no disease, no hungry mouths to feed. From a distance, we are instruments, marching in a common band, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace. They are the songs of every man.
From a distance? I just keep on thinking, from a distance.
Yes.
Is that it?
It's Bette Midler.
What? But those were some serious lyrics.
Oh, and it continues on. So tune into our podcast playlist on Spotify and listen to not only this song by Bette Midler, but a whole variety of inspirational, motivational, and inspiring songs that we've curated for you. Get to know your neighbor. Understand that communication is key. That's what we're trying to do here. Communicate with your friends, share this episode, and thank you always for tuning in to Girls Gone Gritty.
Oh, damn it. We think that Girls Gone Gritty is bussin'. And we hope that you're going to share that we're bussin' with other people so that we can continue to grow our numbers. We are at 55,000 downloads currently. And we thank you for that. See you
Peace
next
out.
week.